Sometimes fast and sometimes slow. They are falling to the ground. Dance around in circles, and I catch them with my mouth. It softens all the noises. It softens all the things. Everything is wild. So I kiss you with my hand. Try to hold, make it stay. In the end, it melts away. Gotta catch it with my. So I catch it with my hand. Try to hold, make it stay. In the end, it melts away.
What's up, people? What's going on? Welcome back to another stream. How you doing? Already said food, but for breeze. Nola Boo. What's going on, Billy Taft? We got who else is in here? Miss Ella, Just like JC. Hello, hello, hello. Halsey, Mulan, and Random Fish. Welcome. All right, so we're gonna get into some Barbie Krystal Station. She's back posting videos again, and Foodie Beauty went to the ER for hyperglycemia. A lot of people told her so. I mean, having that stuff is you got to keep it under control, else you might lose your life, lose your limbs, lose your eyesight. Anything can happen. There's people who neglected their bodies, and they're blind because of sugar in the blood, neglected their bodies, or they've got limbs chopped off, sometimes multiple limbs. What's up, Cypher? How you doing, Tiger Paw? It ain't that. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Smash that like button for me. We're going to get into this. So we got Foodie Beauty here doing what Foodie Beauty does best, which is eat whatever she wants and doesn't take the meds that the doctors prescribe for her, or even do the due diligence that she should be doing in terms of her eating regimen. Like we saw her go to Lee's. I mean, maybe I'm gonna have to go to Lee's soon. Is it that good? I don't know, but this is just ridiculous. Anyways, we're gonna get into Sandra. What's up, Suburban Hillbilly? I am on a new mic. If you have not noticed, I've been trying out some mics the past couple of weeks. First, I decided to go with I think it was JLab. Just something, because I do have good mics. They're actually just still packed away. And then after JLab, I did another JLab. It wasn't really that great. So now I am on this one through USB, and it seems to be good. So I think I might stick with this one. And I gotta do some returns today. Lots of things happening. So we're gonna get into it. Let me share my screen. First we'll get into Foodie Beauty, then we'll go get into Barbie Krystal Station. What does she go by again? Then during Foodie Beauty's whole thing that she's doing, I wonder if she's actually taking this seriously, or she thinks everything's just gonna be good. Sometimes I also think that, like, she'll come on and says, "Oh my God, there was crazy things have been happening," and then she doesn't take it seriously. I don't know. You guys tell me. Let me share my screen right now. We'll get into it. It's the 22nd of December. Can you imagine? Can you believe it? Wow. Yeah, Edna is sweet, yeah. Edna goes all over the place. All right, let's go.
Oh,
Ontario Beauty. Yes, indeed. You're saying I've seen some theories saying that she was really with Naz. Whenever I was actually thinking about this, I'm thinking, you know what? We're believing everything that Foodie Beauty is saying. I mean, as easily as she gets caught in her lies when we know she's lying, she could easily just be making this up for the views. I mean, it's possible. Am I saying that she's doing this? No, I'm saying that you also gotta keep in mind that Foodie Beauty can literally come on and tell us anything that we might want to hear, that yeah, she's not eating well and she had to go to the ER, etc., etc., etc. That might be true, but on the other side of things, it might not be true. Well, I'm just saying. Yeah, the elevator story is sus. Exactly, Halsey. She's a known liar. I saw Perfectly Imperfect made a video about the elevator story, so we're gonna get into that as well.
very calm and peaceful. I love it.
Well, hello guys. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be telling you about my story time of me being in the hospital yesterday. So I
Yikes.
was in the ER for, sorry for the sun dust, for like 12 hours.
12 hours yesterday. I guess, yeah, 12 hours seems to be just about right. All right, so Billy Taft is saying Sella isn't a bad looking guy. Nader is. Why would she pick Nader over Sella? Because Nader is just nasty in bed. She likes it. When I'm saying nasty in bed, I don't mean like nasty in bed. I mean like nasty in bed.
So here's what happened. So yesterday I had a eye doctor appointment. So I went to the eye doctor appointment. And then, as I was pulling into the driveway, I felt dizzy, and
Hey,
I
Beaker.
noticed I was a lot more dizzy and like my vision was more blurry than usual. And then during the exam, they had to put these contrast eye drops in to see behind my eyes, and it made my vision even more blurry. So I had to wait in my car to even drive. Um, and I noticed that the dizziness wasn't going away. The blurry vision went away enough that I could drive. So I thought, I'm going to go to the hospital and I'm going to get checked out because, you hear horror stories about diabetes, ketoacidosis, hyperglycemia, going into diabetic coma. So I decided to go to the emergency because
Hey, Ori.
the walk-in clinics were pretty full for the day, and uh, I don't have a family doctor. There's a wait list, okay? So in Ontario.
You know what is crazy? We're back to the using the emergency room, emergent care or urgent care as her go-to. Remember how she used to do this? She'd always make sure the problem is becomes an emergency. Like, okay, you have issues with your blood sugar. Keep it under control. You could visit a walk-in clinic other, every once in a while. I don't know, typically you should have a family doctor, but this is a thing in Canada, as I've said before, where there's a lot of people who do not have family doctors. I know a lot of people who do not have family doctors, and I know people who have family doctors living in Ottawa or Montreal and they're from Toronto, or your family doctors from Toronto and you live in like London, Ontario, or Kingston, so you got to drive 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours to get to them. This is actually a thing. So I get that. But the thing is, she's always leaving things at the last minute, and then her go-to is go to emerge, which is a burden on taxpayers' dollars because now you have an ear doctor and a whole triage of people looking at your stuff when they don't really need to, because you know what the problem is. So attend the problem, eat properly, take your meds, maybe go to a walk-in clinic. Schedule your time for the walk-in clinic. That's another thing. She doesn't like to schedule stuff. that is a problem. Schedule it. Like, yes, I gotta go to the walk-in clinic Tuesday at like 2 p.m. Let me get there Tuesday at 2 p.m.
So I went to the ER and they have all my file there already, so that's good. It didn't look too busy when I got there. Honestly, I thought it was going to be kind of in and out kind of thing. You know, they would prescribe insulin or something. That's what I thought, and I
Exactly,
would get to
Cypher.
go. So no, I told them my symptoms. She pricked my finger, took my blood sugar. It was 23. I'll try to put the conversion here somewhere in mgdl, but that's mmol. And it's that's very high. So they were surprised how high it was. So then she said, okay, she took all my information. She said, now we're going to have you register. So I went to register. They give you that arm bracelet thing. So
Crazy high,
then I
414.
ECG, I think it's ECG tech came and said, we're going to do an ECG. So they take me to this little room, like ECG. I guess they're just trying to rule everything out. They hooked me up, did the ECG. Then I had to wait in the waiting room, and I was waiting for a long time, and I was just like, I saw groups of people that I know registered after me go before me. Okay. Now, a little cute French, and I'm French Canadian, so I can make fun of the accent. I'm not making fun. I'm just going to try to imitate it because, it makes the video more interesting. I don't know. You can laugh at me. No, but she came by and she was a volunteer. Those like cute little old lady volunteers that are so nice. And she said, well, you've been waiting here a lot, eh? And I said, yeah. And she said, what's your name? I will go check. I said, Chantal. And she knows how to say my name because she's French Canadian. So she said, oh, Chantal, salut. Okay. I will go check. I will come right back. So she came back and she said, they didn't forget you, but they're waiting for your ECG results to figure out where to put you because there's different areas of the emergency, okay?
So it's the ECG results. Okay, so something's up with her heart then. If they're gonna look at that, something is definitely going on.
There's urgent care, which you have to follow the yellow dots for, which is like minor things. And then there's observation, and that's if they need to monitor you, hook you up and monitor you and stuff. Follow the green dots. And then there's emergent care, follow the blue dots, which I don't even know what that means. So anyways, after a while, I thought, okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom. They haven't called me. Sure enough, the minute I sit down on the toilet seat, they call my name. So I have to hurry up. And I go out, I'm like, yes, me. So the nice lady, she's like, follow me, I show you where you go. And so I was expecting to go to the yellow dots. Sure enough, I was expecting to go to the yellow dots. Well, to my surprise, I was asked to go to observation. So I was getting a little worried. They're waiting for my ECG results. I have to go to observation. But they did blood work while I was waiting in the ER waiting room. Actually, they did.
Oh, by the way, if you're not really sure about the difference between milligrams per deciliter and millimoles per liter, she said she was at 414. That's 23.0 millimoles per liter. That is extremely, extremely high. That's way high. So yeah, 414 milligrams per deciliter is 23.0 millimoles per liter, people. So yeah, I know some of y'all might do HbA1c as well, but those are the readings. Let me get back to this.
They did blood work and hooked up an IV, just in case they need to draw blood and give fluids. All right, so I get to my room in observation. There's less rooms in this area. It's more small, and intensive. And there's I have to put on a gown that didn't fit. So I had the gown half on. And then I just made sure to keep the curtain closed. And my nurse comes in. She's like, hi, I don't know why you're here, but I'll find out. I was like, all right. So I had to retell my story. You always have to anyways. They want to hear what you have to say. Asking me symptoms, all this and that. She hooked me up. My oxygen sat was 97, which is fine. My blood pressure was 135 over, I don't even know. And they didn't seem concerned with that. And so they did take some blood from they just put the tube into the IV thing and take the blood that way. Very convenient. Instead of sticking you all the time, So My blood sugar started at 23 when I went in there. So I presented with the doctor came in. It was a resident doctor. She said, you have hyperglycemia. And she said, if you didn't come when you did, I suspect that it would have developed into like ketoacidosis because of the symptoms you had. Now,
Remember that? Remember that? The whole ketoacidosis thing? Halsey says, I don't believe her. Yeah, a lot of things are strange. Observant says, hi, Monty in chat. I think she's completely lying about the ER. Her story is preposterous. She exaggerated it too much with A1C over 400 elevator stock. Um, I gotta say one thing. The whole elevator story, because I did take a look at what was going on. The only time the elevator story makes sense is if she went to Ottawa. Now, if you didn't know, Cornwall has its own hospital. It's Cornwall Community Hospital. It's actually a fairly how do I say renovated hospital. Like, it's up to date. Like if I show you pictures of it, it looks pretty new within the last, I don't know, 10, 15 years minimum. I would say more like 10 years. I'm not from Cornwall, but I'm just saying, looking at it, like it has like the glass walls and everything. It says, main entrance. It looks new. It's not like a completely bricked hospital like you would see in older ones. But how many floors does this hospital have? And does it have, multi-level parking? It makes me think that she actually went to Ottawa or at least Montreal. Is it like Humber River? Yeah, it's like Humber River Regional Health. Yeah, HRRH. It's pretty new, but not that new. I would say it's as new as that hospital off of like Kiel. Is it Kiel and Shepherd? That hospital is what, like 15 years old now? I don't think she went to the Cornhole Hospital. I think she went to Ottawa or Montreal just by her description of the parking. Because I can show you. Okay, you know what? Let's do that. Let me show you the Cornwall Hospital. Like it's pretty new, but it's not like, a huge hospital. So, okay, let's bring that up. So here's the Cornwall Hospital, and that's what it looks like. It's pretty new. I mean, look at that. It's pretty new. Not like that new, but it's new enough to have state of the art stuff. Or maybe they got stuff from the Toronto. The hospitals do that. They like to buy the older stuff from like the other hospitals. Yeah, the one at Keel and Shepherd. Yeah, that is like 15 years old now, right, Cypher? So yeah, looking at this hospital, I think this has like 5 floors, but that's 5 floors of the actual hospital. If the hospital is like only like 5 floors, they're not gonna make a 5-floor garage or 5-floor or more garage, right? So this makes me think she went to one of the hospitals in Montreal or one of the hospitals in Cornwall. It just makes a lot of sense. Sup, Mary? How you doing? You love the glasses that she has on? Yeah, those pink ones. I mean, they're not bad at all. I mean, pink glasses are pink glasses. But yeah, I'm just 8 years.
my blood test came back that my blood wasn't acidic, but she thought that it could develop potentially into that. And so I said, oh, well, that's nice. That's not scary at all. Basically, I'm learning that diabetes is really no joke. So I do feel like an ass just laughing and having a good time eating plates of Chinese food the other day. Yeah, I do. Anyway, pardon my language. She said we're gonna give you insulin and try to get your blood sugar down. We want it down below 15.
Aren't those the Rock and Rond pink glasses that she picked up last year, 2022, during the summertime? I believe they are, if I'm not mistaken. Halsey says she drove all the way with her eyes dilated in the middle of a diabetic episode. Exactly. I mean, they do say not to drive when you get your eyes dilated at the optician / optometrist, right? You're not supposed to be doing that. Plus, she was having an episode. Worst time for her to do this. Worst time. Like, why would you put other people in danger? Not only yourself, but other people in danger.
So I said, all right. She said, have you been taking your metformin? I'm on something that's a different name than metformin. I said no because it makes me very ill and I haven't been taking it regularly. So that's a no-no also. So she gave me my first dose of insulin and then took a blood test about 20 minutes later. My blood sugar went down to 16.5. And then they did some blood work. I forget the name of the test. I'll have to put it here somewhere. Osmo something.
Osmolality. All right. So fact checking the fact checker, of course. Do I live near SJAM? Well, in Canadian terms, I would say yeah, because living close is like if you live an hour for some people, maybe 2 hours for others. That's pretty living close in Canada, man. It's a big country, second biggest country in the world. I remember the days driving, an hour and a half, 2 hours to get to work every single day. Then you got to do the drive back. That's just how Canada is.
That, because when you're diabetic, you urinate more frequent. But if you're not drinking, if you're dehydrated and not having enough fluid or something, it leaves like sediment in your blood. I don't know. So I was highly dehydrated from these blood tests. So they gave me some fluid and oh man, it wasn't on a pump, it was like a drip. So it was so slow. And I had to
So it pretty much measures. Well, one of the things it measures is pretty much okay. Let's just make it simple. Osmolality will measure your renal function. So of course, in your blood, your body will expel waste, and when your body is trying to expel waste, it does it multiple ways, right? And one of the ways is your blood. So it'll measure your renal function of how many types of crap is dissolved in your body fluid to be sent out by your body. That's pretty much what it is in relation to Foodie Beauty.
keep my arm a certain way or it would drip even slower. Anyway, I hate when they flush your line. You can taste the saline in your body. Ugh. Oh well. Anyway, the staff was very nice. So I was, there for many hours at that point. And then they tested, my blood sugar. It was like 13 something. They gave me another dose of insulin. And then finally, by the end of everything, by the time I got home, I left with an insulin, with a blood sugar reading of 11. It's a lot better than 23, but still high.
Yeah.
I was starving. Like,
By the way, 11 is 196 milligrams per deciliter. So she went from 23,414 to an 11, which is 196.
I felt really dizzy and nauseous though, but I was still hungry. Like, I was starting to feel a bit better, but I was so tired and hungry. It was like 12 hours since I've eaten. So the lady said, we want to give you something to eat to see how you tolerate it. So she brings this sandwich that was like, the hospital food is horrendous. I'm sorry. And you know what doesn't make sense to me? I mean, I know it's not a 5-star hotel, but like they gave me a turkey sandwich on brown, but it was like stale brown bread with like one slice of turkey and butter on it. It was like gross. But I ate some of it because that was the best sandwich when you're starving. Okay. They gave me water, so I ate that in the water. But then they gave me apple juice, like full sugar apple juice, and a full sugar, not diet, low fat, gluten free. It was a whole sugar loaded muffin, apple cinnamon muffin, and I'm thinking, I'm in the hospital in observation.
Oh, okay. So now it's not. It's a problem to be eating sugar. Now it's a problem. All the other times at Jack Lee's, at where did she go the first place? Where was that first place she went that she loves the why am I missing this? She went with Auntie Rasta because Auntie Rasta and Shmi were there. First time she went home, she was like she misses that place because the food is so good. Any other time, the food is great and she can eat all the sugar she wants. She's in a controlled environment. She's in a hospital under observation, and she is thank you, Cypher Red Lobster. She's under observation now, and it's a problem now. It's a problem now that they're giving her sugar. It wasn't a problem before. I'm like, that's the safest place to have sugar, Foodie Beauty. Are they watching you? Are they taking your blood sugar levels? Like, what's the problem now?
For hyperglycemia, and you're giving me sugar, because if I would have eaten that and drank the apple juice with it, they would be giving me more insulin, I'm sure. It was just so weird.
Well, they're trying to figure out maybe if they give you sugar, they want to see how much your blood sugar levels will go up and then go from there. Yeah, as Mary Sparkle says, so the food was part of the observation process. Does she not understand that? I mean, they gave you insulin, it went down. They want you to eat to see how much it's going to go back up. They're trying to figure out how bad your diabetes is, how screwed up you've made your organs. That's what they're trying to do, Foodie Beauty. They want to see how much your pathways, your organs are screwed up by giving you some food and see how much it spikes. Furthermore, what's up with that ECG? Is that it has to be some sort of arrhythmia, right? Which is irregular heartbeat. Either a lot of people have said her heart is enlarged. And if your heart is enlarged, it either beats too fast or too slow, which is the arrhythmia, the irregular heartbeat, and that might lead to fainting, cardiac arrest, or even sudden death. Just saying, Foodie, you got to be careful because if they're concerned about the ECG, aka the EKG, then either a specialist or maybe the ear doctor or somebody is like, I don't know, maybe it's like, just medicine. Who knows who these, teams of doctors are looking at her. But I'm just saying, they're looking at the ECG and they're determining from the ECG whether or not to place you in urgent or emergent care. That tells me a lot.
I was telling Salon, like, I'm here for hyperglycemia and they're giving me sugar. Anyway, so I didn't eat that. I said, I'm sorry. She's like, hey, you don't have to. She's like, I didn't cook it, so I'm not going to be insulted. About the. I said, no, it's just that, I'm just afraid to have something with sugar. And she's like, oh, okay, I'll I'll take it away. So that was that. They just told me to stay. They didn't prescribe me insulin. They told me to just stay on my metformin type of drug that I have from Kuwait, and to follow up with a family doctor, which I don't have. So that won't be happening.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that's where my night ends. She said, she comes in, she says, do you want to go home? Because I think they were going to keep me. And I said, I really want to go home. I'm so tired. I don't have my CPAP. I'm just sweaty from just laying in the little cot. My bottom hurts so bad, my lower back.
Back celebrity.
I want to go home. So she let me go home. Yeah, she let me go home. And I thought my night was over. So, she takes out my IV and everything.
She does, JB.
And I had to go to the parking garage. It's cold, it's dark, it's creepy. I'm on the top floor, the 5th floor of the parking garage. That's where my car's parked, because there was nowhere to park. When I came in, the parking lot was almost full.
This literally screams that she's in Ottawa or Montreal. Like, there's no way that Cornwall Hospital has up to 5 floors in a parking garage.
So,
or I could be wrong. Like, I really could be wrong, but I'm just thinking, like, it don't make no sense, is all I'm thinking. Like, it has to be one of the bigger cities. I don't expect that hospital to have 5 floors of parking. Yeah, I'm looking at it again from another angle. That hospital definitely does not have 5 floors of parking.
I had to take an elevator. Parking garage elevators are one of the types of elevators I'm the most scared of. You guys know I have issues with elevators, claustrophobia. I got stuck in them before, so I have some trauma there. So I just started trusting elevators again. Since where I live in Kuwait, we take an elevator, right? So,
all right, Beaker knows what he's talking about. Beaker says no multi-level parking in any Ottawa hospitals. So you are saying, by that, understand, Beaker, because I trust you. I know you're from the area. You know what's going on. You're very familiar. You're telling me then that she went to a Montreal hospital. Is that what you're saying? Because I looked again at the Cornwall Hospital, and there is no way that hospital itself is maybe 5 or 6 floors high, tall. There's no way you're gonna have a 5 or 6 floor parking garage with this. I would consider this hospital like a medium size, not small, but yet not medium, kind of in between. Because based on the population of Cornwall, yeah, kind of in between. There's no way that hospital must have been in Montreal. Yeah, let's take a look at the Cornwall Hospital once again, everybody, because this is getting quite interesting. All right, so here's the Cornwall Hospital once more. That is like I would say maybe it depends on how large the first floor, because sometimes the first floors are like double floors, double floor high. So this is the 5 or 6 floor hospital. There is no way in hell this hospital has, and this is the Cornwall one, there's no way in hell this hospital has 5 floors of parking. Hey Charlie's mom, how you doing? So plus there's outdoor parking. Look at that. Outdoor parking right there, which I mean, there's lots of hospitals with like multiple garage parking, and they also have outdoor parking because they're a large hospital. So this doesn't necessarily not make it true, but looking at it, I'm just looking. This is a hospital that's like could be considered small to medium size. Parking might be different than the hospital. I guess you could be right, but as Beaker had said, must have been Montreal, because in Ottawa, there's no multi-level parking in any Ottawa hospitals. So what's up with that? All right. All right. Let's continue with this. We're getting deep into it, folks. We're getting deep.
But I'm always with Salah. Anyway, so I go by myself. My phone is dead at this point because I didn't think I would be in the hospital for 12 hours, so I didn't plan right. All right, so the elevator comes, I press the button, and I can hear it like boom, 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 going through the levels to come in to get me. I get in, 5th floor, the doors close, everything's fine until I get to the 5th floor. I feel like a little drop, and I'm thinking, okay, it's just leveling out. The elevator has to level. Because as somebody who's afraid of elevators, I've watched many videos on how they work to help me like desensitize, to help me understand that, you know, I'm going to be okay. The doors don't open, and I'm thinking, okay, it's just going to take a while to level. Some elevators do that. Nope, doesn't open. I'm stuck in the elevator, okay? I got stuck in the parking lot elevator, and I'm like, I don't have my phone. What am I going to do? It's freezing. It's not a heated elevator
Interesting.
because it's in a parking garage. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm in this cold.
Wait a second. That doesn't necessarily make it true. Just because it's in a parking garage doesn't mean it's not heated. There's lots of heated elevators out there. I mean, it's 2023 going into 2024, people. I think somebody within the past, like 100 and, I don't know, 50 years? When did elevators really start becoming a thing? Kind of figured maybe you should put some heating in this elevator.
Steel metal box trapped. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I start immediately panicking, like that fight or flight response that I'm like, oh my gosh, my worst fear. I'm thinking, but I had to like reason with myself. Okay, my worst fear is happening. What am I going to do? You know, and I'm like, okay, just stay calm. I'm like, screw this. I took my hand. It was one of those doors that were split. They opened like this. So I just like pried, because I was on the 5th floor. I must have been, like, you know. So I pried the doors open with my hands, and it wasn't fully leveled. So I had to like kind of like step up a bit to get out. So I'm like, that's what happened. It wasn't leveling. So it wouldn't, the door.
Oh, she had to kind of step up. Okay. I see. So it was Eggy Toast with the posted on Hurl's channel. I did not know that, Eggy. I mean, I don't even know what to say to Eggy Toast anymore.
Doors won't.
I hate you a little bit less, Eggy Toast, even though we're engaged and it's the holidays. I kind of really dislike you just a little bit less. I still dislike you though. I know we're engaged. It's okay. It's this thing that me and Eggy Toast has. But yeah, let's take a look at this. So she's saying she stepped up. She stepped up.
If the elevator's not leveled for, you know, like that's what I had to like kind of like step up a bit to get out. So I'm like, that's what happened. It wasn't leveling. So it wouldn't, the doors won't open if the elevator's not leveled for, you know, security features. Well, I pried those doors open and they opened and I got out anyways. Like, I'm never taking that elevator. I'm like, see ya. I actually verbally looked at the elevator and flipped it off. I'm not kidding. That was very cross of me, but whew.
All right, let's take a look at Perfectly Imperfect's video. If you haven't seen it, Perfectly Imperfect is saying that this is not true, especially the Foodie Beauty, even with something that a regular person might not feel is an issue. For Foodie Beauty, it seems to be an issue. Remember when she was walking on those what was it? Those rocks that you had to kind of jump from one to the other? I was in shock. I was shocked. I was like, if she misses, she could literally be very hospitalized. And they say when you're older, or when you're an older person, one thing you don't want to do is like break a hip or a leg or anything, because that's literally the equivalent of 1 foot in the grave the older you are, statistically speaking. But let's listen to Perfectly Imperfect explain the Foodie Beauty lies about getting stuck in the elevator.
14. In this video, she also tells us that she almost got stuck in an elevator. Her biggest fear come true.
Nope, doesn't open. I'm stuck in the elevator, okay? I got stuck in the parking lot elevator, and I'm like, I don't have my phone. What am I going to do? It's freezing. It's not a heated elevator because it's in a parking garage. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm in this cold steel metal box trapped. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I start immediately panicking, like that fight or flight response that I'm like, oh my gosh, my worst fear. I'm thinking, but I had to like reason with myself. Okay, my worst fear is happening. What am I going to do? And I'm like, okay, just stay calm.
Billy Taff wants to know my skincare routine. Billy, drink lots of water. I think it's mostly genetic. I know my family does look a lot younger than they actually are. And drink lots of water. And I clean my face. No special products, just water and regular, just scrub off the dead skin, all the dirt at nighttime and in the morning. Drink lots of water. And have a genetic predisposition to look younger.
I'm like, screw this. I took my hand. It was one of those doors that were split. They opened like this. So I just like pried, because I was on the 5th floor. I must have been, So I pried the doors open with my hands, and it wasn't fully leveled. So I had to like kind of like step up a bit to get out.
Here's where she pretty much tells on herself that this story is made up. She says she pried the doors open, then has to step up to get out of the elevator. But we all know mobility isn't easy for Foodie. She has demonstrated that she can't even get up small curbs on her own without help. Here's a clip from 9 months and 50 pounds ago where you see her struggling to get from the street to the sidewalk due to a small curb. She needs Sulla to pull her up.
March 19th. You guys remember this?
There's Caribou Coffee. Whoa. Oh. Babe, I need your help.
So I'm like, that's what happened. It wasn't leveling. So when the doors won't open if the elevator's not leveled for, security features. Well, I pried those doors open.
Can you pry doors open in modern elevators? Do I have ashy elbows? I do not, Cypher. I do not have ashy elbows. My feet are currently ashy. I do need to lotion them. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm just saying. Okay. All right. You know what? Let's look into this. Can you pry modern day elevators open? But wouldn't that be a safety feature these days? Can you pry open elevator doors? What does it say? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into this.
And they opened and I got out.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Global bullshit. I call bullshit.
I just never fall.
All right. She has no strength. Yeah, plus the strength factor, right? You have to be really strong. Yeah, I'm actually gonna call bullshit on this. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, there's no way because it says it's actually extremely difficult by a simple Google search to pry the elevator's door open. And where are you applying pressure to and from? Like you're gonna get like your fingers in there. I mean, she gonna get her ham hocks in there? Get it? Ham hocks? Ham hocks.
I can't ever go back. It will remember that and trap me again. See how my dumb mind works. Anyway, so that's my story. That was very scary, and I never want to go through that again. I don't want to pass away from this. Diabetes is just really not something to mess with, and I think I've fully grasped that, having gone through what I've gone through. Every time I think there's a new low and I get a health problem, I think, okay, this is it. But I think this is definitely it, and I can't in good conscience continue to eat crappy food, especially on the channel, knowing that I've just revealed to you guys how it affects my health. So I'm going to be focusing on health journey and, just vlogs and being healthy. And
If I had to, says Billy Taft, I'm gonna say Sagittarius Shawty. I'm gonna take Saggy.
you could say, well, you're going to lose money, you're going to lose views. I don't care about that for one, but honestly, if you look at my videos, that's not true. My vlogs get more views than my mukbangs anyways. So I just want to share. I just want to help. If I don't care about how many views it gets. Like, obviously views are nice, but if I can help somebody and help myself at the same time, it's a win-win. All right. So thanks for listening to my story. I've just been very busy, but I hope to go live and do more content for you guys. Yada, yada, yada. So I haven't been feeling the greatest. And when you don't feel great, you can't really do much,
Thank you, Maria.
So,
Same to you.
Here's to hoping I get better. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
All right, so this is it. She posted on her community tab. Several people have told me she posted. So let's take a look at this. It's pretty much her hospital visit. She censored a lot of it, but it shows, or she's trying to show to us, trying to prove that she did go to the hospital. So let me pull this up. Let me take a look. Community tab. Let me do this. Let me do that. Okay, so we're going to read this. Let me F11. So Foodie Beauty posted 2 hours ago. Here it is. More proof to back up my ER story. Now I am actually being accused of making the story up. Lol. I am just sharing my journey and people have to spring to make videos or comments calling me a liar or desperately sniff out holes in my story or event things, etc. I wonder why people do that. Maybe it's because the whole NAD situation from 2021 and into 2022. Like, seriously. And then, all right, Nikki. And then she continues. Sad state of humanity. You made it, Sad Foodie. You're the one who kept on lying about NADS. All you had to do was like say, hey, I'm going to go see NADS. I'm not supposed to, but I'm going to do it anyways. Talk to you guys later. People would still be up in arms. Anyway, you can think I'm a liar, 700 pounds, whatever. I literally, at this point and going forward, gives zero care what anyone thinks anymore. Also, as for the elevator, I knew I was on the 5th floor because the indicator said that. What I meant was I couldn't have been between floors because the indicator said 5th floor. I didn't specify that because you know how I tell stories fast, etc. So people thought that was a lie. Okay, so she's saying that she knew she was on the 5th floor because the indicator said that. But if the elevator is malfunctioning, couldn't anything and everything else malfunction? I'm just thinking logically here. So if you're saying you were stuck in a malfunctioning elevator and you're saying that the indicator in the elevator said the 5th floor, couldn't the indicator also be wrong and it is maybe a multi-compartmental failure on the elevator's part? Not only that it got you stuck, but isn't there an emergency feature where it brings you to ground floor and then opens the doors? But yeah, maybe the indicator was wrong too. So or wrong as well, I should rather say. So we got Chantal Marie Olive Saro. Today's visit censored. Why would you censor the date? Wouldn't it have the date like right there when it says today's visit? Shouldn't the date be there? I wonder what hospital this is from. Okay, so this is from my chart. What's this? What the hell is this? Let me do something here. Okay. Oh, so it says TOH, the Ottawa Hospital. So you see how it says it right there? It says https, / epicapps.toh.ca. That's the Ottawa Hospital. So this is a my chart from the Ottawa Hospital. So she was in Ottawa. So then what the hell is going on? Interesting. So and then we have several different let me do this. We have several different things here. We got the albumin here, the automated differential, the blood gas, venous blood gas, calcium, CBC, creatinine, electrolyte panel, glucose random, magnesium, osmolality. Oh, you are a my chart analyst? Yeah. So, and then she had a 12 lead ECG. It says it right there. So she did get the ECG. She got medication. So she got insulin aspart given 621, then at 809, then she got Ringer's lactate at 850. Interesting. Okay. I mean, story's kind of lining up, but the elevator thing, I guess we're gonna have to check the Ottawa Hospital because it does say TOH.ca. All right, people, you guys can look into this. It's the Ottawa Hospital. I'm not really sure if the Ottawa Hospital is a network, because in Toronto we have hospital networks. Like, for example, Princess Margaret is a networked hospital with Toronto General, right? And I think Toronto Western as well is called the University Health Network. And then I think there's like the Rouge Valley Health System as well that's around. What other hospital networks are there in Toronto? I think there's like another one or two, even if you go like east towards like the GTA, like Durham region. It seems that's what they're doing these days. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, AK Chantal went to the hospital. Lactated ringers are given when you are severely dehydrated. I think she was severely dehydrated. That's why they did the osmolality on her, because they were also checking her renal function and to see how much crap was in her blood. So people, look into this if you want. The Ottawa Hospital Civic Campus has a parade on McFarlane Avenue. Was there for sure? Okay, so there you go. It's done. She was at TOH.ca, the Ottawa Hospital Civic Campus on McFarlane Avenue. It totally makes sense. I knew she wasn't in Cornwall because that just didn't make any sense. People, we've solved the case. All right, let's get into this. I still want to know what date it was, though, because why would she censor today's visit? That just doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? You think her blood pressure was really high? I was thinking that she probably has some sort of arrhythmia for her heart, for her, why they did the 12 lead ECG, because they were like, the ECG was going to tell them whether or not she needed to be urgent or emergent. So we shall see. It was a 12 lead. So there you go. We're going to get into some Krystal Barbie Station. Yes, Krystal is back. Of course, it's the holidays. So she is sliving, which is what's sliving again? It's living and what, like stylish living, sliving. Dot says uncontrolled diabetes makes you dehydrated. They always do an ECG if your blood pressure is super high. Very true. Very, very, very true. I wonder what else they're gonna find out about her. Like, her I wonder how her Cub system is. Probably shut. Probably liver is probably done. A lot of things. All right, let's get into Krystal, people. We're here for it. Slaying and living. Yes, thank you, Stella. I keep forgetting that. I'm like, what is sliving again? Slaying and living. Slaying at life. Nikki's like scamming and living. Might as well mean that. Let's go.
Hey guys, this is Crystalicious. as Krystal Station. This here looks a mess. I need to redo this again. Oh my god.
Garfield is doing it again.
Doing
Really?
a mukbang foodies review, like 2 things or 3 things, then to show what I got at Kroger's.
Take care, Eggy. Have a good one.
There, I won't stay because it's stupid here because it's too short. I won't stay. Sick of this stupid hair. If it was longer, I used to put my hair up in a bun when I worked at Peckham and Lansing years ago. I had blonde hair. I wanted a bun like that, like I just did, the perfect way. Right now I want to review my red Xmas Christmas bra on. The YouTube fan got me too. It's hard to see it in the back of me. Lose weight and I gain weight. What does that mean? I'm full. Won't stay the tripod. I can get.
Saji or Crystal? Did you guys see all those snacks? Who is this? A new Chantel? Pretty much, Lala. I'm gonna have to go with Sagittarius Shotty. All right, Sagittarius Shotty doesn't live that far from S Jam. S Jam really doesn't live that far from me. I mean, if you can drive like an hour and a half, that isn't far from me. Is she?
Yes, Simba Garfield scratched my head. I was sleeping. He got me because he was playing with new frenzies.
Do you guys always see her hands? Her hands are consistently scratched up. There is a reason why the cat does not fancy her, okay? Because if Simba Garfield, trying to scratch your eyeballs out and consistently scratching your hands, that's telling me something about that cat. That cat don't like you.
But hey, frenzies. How's everyone doing? Happy holidays. Merry Xmas, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. So I did get my fave, always banned for $7.99, $8 with the card.
Yeah, Saji looks good.
First card, pumpkin pie, bakery, fresh goodness.
So here we go, another episode of her eating 1 or 2 slices, sampling stuff and wasting money. She consistently does this. Like, the food is not completely being eaten. This is like the worst waste of time and resources of other people's money I've ever seen. Where are the cats? Simba Garfield's with her. The other cats that were with Grandpa are allegedly, supposedly still with Grandpa.
I'm gonna review the short thing. Cut it. Then got this is $5.49 apple pie. I got with the card again. What I want to do is put them both in my hands somehow.
Look at her hands. They are
So heavy.
scratched. All right, so you got lots of pies. Great.
I got it. That's a heavy pie, I tell you. And I forgot to get whipped cream tomorrow. I forgot to grab some whipped cream. Whoops. Really? Because I don't do that. So I have to go back to Kroger's tonight or tomorrow to grab.
Yikes. Cream pie for Leslie.
I got cherry 7 140
I can't believe you caught me saying that, Stella. You got me. Okay, you got me with that one.
calories.
Is that cherry or cranberry? Oh, yes, let's drink straight from the bottle. Oh, it's cherry. She did that pose and her teeth fell out? I think it
I haven't
did.
drunk 7-Up in years to come. I give that 10 out of 10 living stars for that one because goes out to Eric the Electric with the 7-Up because he got me into this. Since I see his.
Where is poor Gramps? The last time I heard, Gramps was in some sort of trap house with Keith. Yeah, like I don't know. I'm gonna have to get some updates from people who have been closely watching Crystal than I have. But literally, I heard when Keith got out, just over 3 weeks ago, like Grandpa was at the trap. Remember when Crystal was saying Grandpa used to be hustling drugs, and I was like, I'm kind of in disbelief. But if Grandpa's at the trap with Keith, then I'm kind of believing it now.
Videos on YouTube got me with this.
She's still wearing the ring.
Then got A&W for Leslie root beer since 1919. This one too. Don't do that. Oh my god. I got it. Can I give that 10 out of 10 for the root beer?
Yeah, she's drinking straight from the
Leslie's
bottle.
Uncle, oh my god. Leslie's Uncle Birdland straight loves root beer. That's what Leslie got from him. Grandpa quit calling my phone. Leslie's phone.
Why is Grandpa calling?
And got the New York peppermint.
Wait a second. So she's done with Grandpa? Like, Grandpa quit calling Leslie's phone. Is it because you're not answering Grandpa from your phone? I wonder why Grandpa's calling. Man, I really need to know now.
Grandpa quit calling my phone. Leslie's phone. And got the New York peppermint patties. 100 calories. There's one of these. They don't fall. They won't fall. Okay, my mom used to eat these a lot. She used to drink Diet 7-Up, Diet Sprite, Diet Mountain Dew. People quit texting my phone. A messenger right now. At least 10 out of 10.
What? When she reviews the chips, says Nola Boo, look at the wall on the left. There's a kid sitting there staring at her. Okay. Why doesn't she like her grandpa? She uses her grandpa like a ATM, like literally a free ride, free Uber, and free money. So whenever something she goes out with her grandpa, I'm not even trying to like downplay this. Whenever she's with grandpa, grandpa is being used for something, either at least a ride or to pay for the meal. That is what she's doing.
You're gonna fall, damn it, don't fall. Then I got the, oh my god, it fell. Damn it. Thank you. The one on the floor. I'm not gonna do this anymore, I don't know. I need the tripod, Leslie.
Okay, are you done now, babe?
No, I'm not done yet. Then I got this right here. The chips, 42 chips. These right here.
Mm-hmm.
There is, the flavors are Cheetos.
Okay, wait. So where's this kid? Did we pass the kid yet? Okay. A recent video, she says something about her brother. Need to watch that next. I will.
42 chips. These right here. There is, the flavors are Cheetos
My
Puffs.
phone's in there. Where's my phone
Come
at?
on,
Where's my phone at?
I'm using it.
Okay, go ahead.
Someone called. In order, first, okay, the original Doritos. See?
Oh, there is a
That's
kid.
the red one, the blue one, the Cool Ranch Doritos, then...
Who the hell is that? Look.
In order, first, okay, the original Doritos.
Right there. You not sharing? Oh boy. Okay, Crystal, you need to share.
See?
I don't know whose kid
That's
is
the
that.
red one, the blue one, the Cool Ranch Doritos, then the Lay's sour cream and onion. You get 4 of them. Then the Doritos 7. Then the Cool Ranch Doritos 6 of them. The Fritos chili cheese Fritos 4. Then 5 of the Ruffles cheddar sour cream and onion. I think no.
Are you serious? You literally doing a taste test where anybody can do a taste test. You have a kid in the corner staring at all these snacks and treats and pies and chips. And Crystal, you are that has to be a family member, by some sort of close relation, either Leslie's cousins, kids, which most likely it is Leslie's cousins' kids. But take a look at this. Yeah, exactly. Ready, set, fupa. That's what I'm thinking. Leslie's cousin. You're meant to tell me you're drinking cherry 7 Up straight from the bottle. You're drinking something else. You're not giving the kid anything. You're sick, Crystal. That is disgusting. Hey, Antonio, what's up?
Cheddar sour and cream, my bad. Then Lay's barbecue flavor, that's 4. Then the Cheetos Puffs is 5. Then the Cheetos Crunchy is 7. Let's buy Frito Lay too. For 42 bags, that's not bad for 20 flavor mix. $20, I think. We're done with that one now, finally. Oh, here's my phone. Let me put this somewhere, but where I don't know. Once I'll get my own apartment, then I'll have this all set the right way. And hopefully it's a cheap apartment. I'm not going high note, like I need to go like $400 to $500 for apartment because my budget to save money for food.
Budget for food. I'm sure she spent probably over 1,000 for food, maybe even 2. Like she just gets food all the time.
For groceries, for personal needs, stuff like that. I have like 3 storages I'm paying right now. 2 in Lansing, 1 in Detroit. Then I have to pay my phone bill. That would be $110 a month. Then I have another phone I pay $80 a month.
110 and 80. She spent $190 a month on phone bill. Girl, cut that out. Go get you Cricket. Is Cricket still around? I remember when I used to be with Metro PCS. But $190 for phone bill. No, with no job and anything on that you spend like this, no.
That's why. And the cat's fees for cats. Because now we have 3 cats. There's Simba Garfield, Tinkerbell, and Emily. Oh my god, people quit texting the phone. TikTok and all this and that. And this is the Private Selections New York style pumpkin cheesecake ice cream from Kroger's Farm.
Oh yeah, the Obama phones. Why doesn't she get an Obama phone?
Time. Or Thanksgiving, actually. It's unthought, I hope. That's what it looks like. But, that's really good. I give that
Why
10 out of 10 again.
why does she have to eat straight out of the container? Maybe that kid, maybe Leslie's cousins' kids want to have some of that. Like you're spending a good amount of money on all of this, right? Exactly, Pamji. Who bought all of this? At least give the kids some of the stuff, some chips, maybe. Maybe that's why one is standing right there. Girl has expensive tastes. Expensive tastes, yes, on an SSI budget.
I think I had this a long time ago when I was in Lansing. Yeah, I did.
Is she Canadian? No. At least this one is you Americans over there, Sparkle. It seems a lot of the Canadians be wildin'. But this one goes to you lovely Americans out there.
I love pumpkin spice cookies. I love pumpkin spice. Can't talk, sorry. Pumpkin cheesecake cookies. Everything I've had before. And they have fudge too, I think they make on Facebook. Leslie!
What?
Sweetheart.
Yeah, babe. Yes.
I could never find this,
Yeah.
You
Did
know,
you do it already?
remember I made cookies on YouTube of the pumpkin cheesecake cookies, remember?
You already did it
I'm still
already?
not done.
Okay. Are you sitting in here?
Now I got me and my sexy baby Leslie 2 of these. The Stouffer's chicken fettuccine Alfredo, 2 of them.
You mean You mean fettuccine? She can get a
My
Mint
ex
Mobile.
Brad, my grandpa, I mean to say his name, Brad, but he got me into these. My grandpa got me into these. Try to see that up close.
Oh, wait a second. Did Leslie just bring that in? And why is he calling her babes? Are they back together? She has the ring on.
I buy these all the time because they're healthier. How many calories are in here?
No, this is sad, Stella. Stella says if you listen closely, you can hear the baby's stomach growling because they're torturing her by eating in front of her. Yeah, like I would never do something like this. Like you can't have chips and ice cream and cherry soda, cherry 7-Up soda of all things, and you eat it in front of a small child and not share. No, I would not be doing that. Yeah, it's completely shameful, Charlie's mom, especially when you have an overabundance. It's not like you have a scoop or two or three ice cream. You have a tub of ice cream. You literally have a whole package of chips and you can't share? Really?
There's only 390 calories. That's right here. I can live off these anytime because they're healthier, like I said. I love cheese and broccoli. Always have too. I give that 10 out of 10 again because I always buy them all the time again. And what's next? Then I got for New Year's, I got well cheese, sparkling red grape juice, cocktail wine. That's not real, it's fake. No alcohol in here whatsoever. That's all I'm drinking for New Year's. Maybe like a margarita strawberry, maybe one or two, and that's all I'm drinking, nothing else. And I'm not kidding. I need to slow down drinking alcohol, actually. And I got some shampoo for me and Leslie. El Burrito VO5.
Where's the kid's mom? The kid's mom seems pretty responsible, to be honest, because remember, they're the ones who went into Michigan to pick up Crystal and Leslie. But I guess the kid just wants some snacks and treats. You know how you were as, kids. You would kind of scurry away from your mom or dad and, find somebody to get you some treats, some candy, some chips, some whatever. It's kind of like, it makes me feel like that type of situation. But remember, Crystal literally has a box of chips. It's not like a bag or two or three. She has a box of chips. She can at least give some to this kid.
I was by that's for red for Christmas, the color. Okay, smells really good. I love strawberries a lot. The fruit, I need to buy some fruit too here to share with everybody too. That's everything. And I got some tacos. They're cooking. But one day I want to make tacos here, maybe for all the people here at this house. I made them before in Lansing.
She should be cooking every day.
Leslie!
That's what she needs to do.
Leslie! Let me do that next time.
What is it?
Like after the holiday, let me make tacos my own self.
Yeah. May I ask Paul, can you make tacos one day a year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was Leslie the father? Yes, Leslie is the father of Crystal's child.
You almost done?
Okay, and everyone smash the thumbs up like button and please subscribe. I might look horrible because of Simba Garfield because he's an evil cat. Because he's a wild cat because he came from outside. Well, my black Aaron Binks, he was not like, he was an inside cat. And I need like 3,000 subscribers. Right now I'm at 2,000.
Exactly. Yeah, both of them were completely irresponsible. Let's get into a little bit more Crystal, because Crystal has been posting once again. She goes in spurts where she'll not post and then she'll post. We're gonna watch the one, hey friendies, hey guys, this is the plan. Did she do also a live? No, this is the short video is the latest one. So let's take a look at this. The Music Biz Marti stuff. Somebody asked me about it. Who is that? She's saying that this is Nicholas C. Beegler, aka Music Bismarcky. Is that really MBM? I'm not actually even sure if this is the real MBM. It looks similar, but I can't really confirm. Okay, will let me do this now. I can't confirm if this is the real Marty. I do know that Marty is a ginger, but I cannot confirm if this is actually him. I know that they were trying to say that what was it, Grant Flowers? You know, that Predator Catcher guy was MBM, but I know the difference between um that Flowers guy. What was his name again? Flowers, Pred Catcher, Gordon Flowers. Gordon Flowers is not Marty. So I know the difference between Gordon Flowers and Marty, but I'm actually not even sure if this is Marty. I don't know. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. Well, not like I've seen Marty a lot. I'm just saying, okay. So this is what she's saying. She's saying that this is Music Biz Marty, the real him. A friend of his sent to me on Messenger right now, Mary Xmas. I can't confirm this or deny this. I don't know. You guys do your research. Yeah, I don't think it's I don't think it's Marty, but hey, I could be wrong. Let's get into some more Krystal Barbie Station. She did post once again a video. This one's a little bit shorter, and this is the plan. So what is the plan? Is this about moving? Is this about something else? I want to find out. Let's go. Here we
Krystal
go.
Station here.
Wait.
I'm Krystal Station here. The truth, I don't abuse babies or kids. I never starved my baby boy Leslie Wilson Gallant
That's a lie.
Jorgensen III. And that's the truth. And you can ask Amanda Miller from Bethany Christian Services in East Lansing. She will tell you. I never took baby Leslie home at all. We could not take him at the hospital home because they would not let us. The foster parents who adopt Leslie, Andrea Humphreys and Mark Humphreys, took our son, but they're awesome parents. I like them a lot. And they're cool and awesome. And happy holidays to everyone. Stay safe, stay blessed, and subscribe.
All
Oh, and
right.
another thing. I'm nothing like you, Keith Jorgensen, if you're watching me right now. If you don't quit stealing, I'm going to put you back in jail. Got it? Get it? I know Mark's on your side because he's sending you money cash app. Grandpa told me.
Oh, really? Okay. Let's get into this. All right, let's get back into this because there's a lot of information there. I think they didn't give the kid back to them at the hospital. Maybe because they found out that the kid was, malnourished. So of course they did, a psych battery on both of them and figured that, what's up, HRH? They figured by the psych battery that both of them were incompetent to take care of a child. So they did not want to give the child back at the hospital to them. But let's hear it again from Krystal. She is a doxer of doxers, doxing away the foster family. Isn't there rules about that? Isn't there rules around that? I'm not really sure about the specifics here, but she's literally giving away who the adoptive parents are to her child. Yikes.
I'm Krystal Station here. The truth, I don't abuse babies or kids. I never starved my baby boy Leslie Wilson Gallant Jorgensen III. And that's the truth. And you can ask Amanda Miller from Bethany Christian Services in East Lansing. She will tell you. I never took baby Leslie home at all. We could not take him at the hospital home because they would not let us. The foster parents who adopt Leslie, Andrea Humphreys and Mark Humphreys, took our son, but they're awesome parents. I like them a lot. And they're cool and awesome. And happy holidays to everyone. Stay safe, stay blessed, and subscribe. Oh, and
so somebody really did get her presents, and the name was Kaylee is the one who got her presents. Why was Kaylee given Krystal presents. Is it, you mean the used stuff from the haul that she did? So there is a Kaylee out there that gave presents to Krystal for some reason. Interesting. Ah, I see.
Other thing. I'm nothing like you, Keith Jorgensen, if you're watching me right now. If you don't quit stealing, I'm gonna put you back in jail. Got it? Get it? 'Cause I know Morg's on your side because he's sending you money cash app. Grandpa told me.
Okay, all right. So Marty's giving Keith some help. So what? All right. So Kaylee has been trying to pay creators for attention for a long time. She just found one that will give her attention back. Oh, okay. She gives money to FFG. Oh, okay. I have no idea. I have no idea who Kaylee is. Kaylee sent Krystal a musty box of stiff bras. Did she? So are you telling me, HRH, that it was Kaylee who sent like the used bras and stuff? Is that what we're saying? This is interesting. Okay. Kayla. Okay. Kaylee is not Leslie's cousin's wife. That's Kayla is a cousin's wife. Kaylee is somebody else that Stella is saying sent Krystal a musty box of stiff bras. Okay. And used underwear and things. Okay, this is interesting. All right, people, I guess I'm out of here for now. If I don't see y'all, well, enjoy your holidays. If I do see y'all, I'll probably be back later or tomorrow. We'll have to see. I got some stuff I need to do as well in and around the house, so I will be doing that. Other than that, people, you know what? Take care of yourself. Be safe out there. Enjoy the holidays if you are celebrating. I appreciate all of ya. Smash that like button. Catch up on some Alphaba stuff. If you like Alphaba stuff, then check out my other channel for Alphaba stuff. Should I post? Yeah, I'll post it right here. Here is my other channel here. So I've been doing Alphaba stuff. So if you want to check that out, check that out. If not, hey, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I mean, seriously, it's the 22nd, people. Christmas is just around the corner, and I'm sure some of us has a lot of holiday shopping left, including myself. So I'll see what I can scrounge up. I don't really have that much, but I can maybe scrounge up something nice and sweet. Even if you can just give a card, that'll be nice. I mean, it's the thought that counts, right? Well, happy holidays to all ya, and take care of yourselves. Bye bye.